Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
What a performance from Harden here. 13 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
The Rockets shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. As you might have expected them to be, Clark, the Rockets were very good on the road.
Well, with the way that team was comprised with multiple threats on the floor offensively, it's no surprise to see them excel on the road.
Taking a look at the Rockets, Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. Howard is out there with Smith, and it's Ariza in at small forward. And here's Smith. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Now Beverly. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ariza. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And that's 15 points for Ariza.
Well, as you said, the Rockets strong on the road last year, 21-20 record. And anytime you're over 500 on the away side, you're in a good spot.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, Memphis coach Dave Yeager paid dues for years coaching in the minor leagues. But he did more than coach. He was the GM, ticket vendor, business manager, and halftime act. He said he loved the passion and spirit of that work, but there were also tough times. Guys, those struggles helped prepare him for where he is today.
A long road, but he's here now. Thanks, Doris.
What's really scary about the Rockets is that they let some games slip away last year on the road and still managed to win 21 games away from home. So I would expect that mark to improve this season. As the season ramps up, Kevin, let's take a look at how the Grizzlies are doing in the team rankings. Second in rebounding, second in blocks, and they're ranked third overall in team offense. This is a team that knows how to put the ball in the basket, and really that's their strong suit.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Clark. And what jumps out to me is the rebounding, because when you can rebound the basketball as a team, you can stay in every game. Even if you're not shooting the ball well, you rebound, you get extra possessions, and you allow your team the ability to make a comeback.
The drive by Green. The shot is off, and the Rockets take it the other way. Ariza kicks to Harden. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And now it's a 3-point Rocket lead. And the Grizzlies shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Here's Conley off the left rim and out. The Rockets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Howard with a screen on Allen. Beverly with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Dishes it to Howard. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Zach Randolph.
Well, you know, Dwight Howard has gone through his share of nicknames over the years, and some of his names have been self-imposed. But Coach Kevin McHale has taken to calling him Big Horse. I'm not sure. We'll see if that one catches on.
Steve, what do you think of that nickname, Big Horse, for Howard? Did that do anything for you?
Not really, Kevin. In fact, it's the first time I've ever heard of it. I just prefer to think of him as Dwight Howard. Did that do anything for you?
No.
As you would expect from Steve, ever the straight guy.
That one is no good.
Well, Dwight Howard, in his words, back to having fun playing basketball last season in Houston. A younger group, more compatible to his fun-loving personality, and certainly with Harden and others, they've got a depth of talent that is very impressive. Probably the best core around him of his entire career.
Now here's Beverly. Howard with a screen on Gasol. 6 to shoot, and Beverly kicks to Howard. Got a piece of it. Houston needs to get a shot, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, in a close game especially, those plays really hurt.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Kufis is checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Pablo Prigioni is checked in for Patrick Beverly. And Howard, Clark bit by bit recovering from his back surgery, which really waylaid him in the 2012 year.
It did, and it takes a couple of years to come back from that kind of back injury. And, you know, it did limit some of his explosiveness around the rim as a shot blocker, but he seems to be close to where he was prior to surgery now.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Zach Randolph. Harden against Allen. Here's Ariza. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 18 points for Ariza.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Now here's Randolph. 10 points for him. You talk about players who either love or hate contact. Randolph, I think, is in his element. Clark leaning on people. He likes to feel other bodies.
Yeah, they love Zebo, they call him, don't they? He
Yes,
can get
yes.
busy. Boy, I love watching him go to work. You know, he likes to be in the middle of contact. I mean, he gets to the rim whenever you lose contact if you're guarding him, and he's not the most explosive guy, but it just points out, Kevin, you can be highly skilled and a really good basketball player and not be a off-the-charts athlete.
He wears on his opponent,
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
he? A little
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
There's a lot of attrition.
I think he created that phrase, what was it, grit and grind? Grit and grind for the Grizzlies?
You're right.
And that's how he played.
Yeah. Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Green. Lee comes in for Allen. And it's Udrich in for Mike Conley. And he's good on the second.
Randolph never really an above-the-rim player, but with his combination of strength and skill, he remains effective. Deft touch with that left hand.
And it's Terry off the drive. It's intercepted. And now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Yeah, it's one thing to create a turnover, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, that's even better.
Here's Prihione. He's guarded by Udrich. The wide open look here for Terry. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And Randolph is able to post up or face up, and he's lethal either way. And that high arcing shot of his from mid-range, beautiful to watch, impossible to block. And on that right block, he's doing work down there because he understands how to use that wide base of his to get separation.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
Houston in the lead. And Prihione kicks to Brewer. 1:09 left to play in the third. Pass to Jones. 8 feet away. And it's Houston with another. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Udrich dishes to Lee. Feeds to Kufis. But they get it back. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Lee.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Houston's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Jones with the screen on Lee. And the pass to Prihione. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let him fly.
Here's Udrich. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And it's Kufis missing.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
And it's good. Now it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Udrich, the pass to Randolph. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
He hit his foul shots at about a 74% clip last season.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
And Zach Randolph drops them both. Now Brewer, averaging 6 points per contest. Terry outside. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Rockets lead by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.